Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm WillStalker25 and today I got another action figure review for you guys on the kind of newly released Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale Rippley. This is your Wave 1 Series 1 set of figures. So I only have two figures currently from this wave of figures from this line. That would be Lynx and Rippley. I'll have a review for Lynx probably coming later this week, earlier this week, or next week. I'm not really sure when any of these videos are going to come out for these because I'm recording these on the 16th, and I only really planned on doing the Halo Spartan Collection figures this week, and nothing else was really planned. So this is my first time with a figure from Hasbro that's Fortnite. I didn't get Midas yet, and I don't have the whatever the suited one is. I really like this figure, if I'm being honest. I saw a translucent blue plastic, and I was pretty much sold and down for it. And then Lynx was a cool, like, Catwoman, Black Cat, like, kind of, like, figure. So, overall, what does this figure come with? Well, I don't think it has any alternate hands, if I'm remembering right. I've had this figure for about, like, a month-ish. So all I think I remember it coming with was this really cool harvesting tool, which is just a big old translucent blue hammer. You could kind of see completely into it, but it's a nice sculpt work for it. There's no paint. It's just the translucent blue. Then you get the shotgun, which is also a nice translucent blue and black painted. Very nice. I do like it. I like the mold for it. It's kind of weird for him to hold it though. Like that's like the thing is with this is like you can't really get a two-handed hold on the shotgun that looks natural, like he was gonna aim it because of how the grip is and how his hand is. He can't hold it the other like way really, so you can't get him aiming it properly. So that's kind of a bummer. Um, but overall, I think that's just it for the. Oh, and then you do get the back bling as well, which this is what you get. It looks like almost like a slime gel canister thing. The sculpt work is very nice on it. I do think it could use some more paint, like some silvers, maybe up higher. I don't know if that's really how it's supposed to be modeled, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's good though. I don't think this thing came with any extra hands. I'll try and look up a picture of it, and if it did, I'll put a note somewhere on screen. But I think this was it. Now I have since thrown away the packaging because I've had this thing for like a month. But we'll take a look at the articulation though. The head does have this little like snap-on thing, so you can move this around a little bit in here. It's just a little bit like forward and back, not really much. You do get a little tilt inside to side with Ripley's little like eyeball smile bit. I don't know. Um, it's a little weird, but yeah, then you just snap this back on, just kind of like rests on there. It doesn't really lock in to anything. Um, so you gotta be careful of that. This doesn't just like fall off and get lost. But I do like the look of like little Ripley here. Now the arms do go up this far only. Do have a upper bicep cut. You could do a full 360 with the arms. I don't think there's a butterfly in here. Oh wait, there's kind of like a butterfly. It's got like a very little butterfly in there, yeah. Very, very little, but you're not really gonna get much out of it unless mine's like stuck, but there's really not much to the butterfly. So there you go, double jointed elbows, which gets you up and closed. Actually, that much, which is really good. You can see the joint in there. And then the wrists do swivel and hinge. Let me see which way the hinges are. You do have vertical hinges on these hands, so that's nice. I think this one's vertical as well. Yeah, you got vertical on both. They both do swivel and hinge, so there you go. You do have a like an ab crunch. Actually, you get like two ab crunches, I think. So you get like a diaphragm in the waist, actually, like on the ball, like the ball joint. So you could like rotate them, do a little bit of rotation. Um, so you could do like a full 360 with the waist, actually. But then the waist has a little bit of movement here, so. And then you do get the ab crunch up here, which gets you down and closed that much. Gotta be careful. You don't want to like scuff any of the paint or anything like that. And it only gets you back that much. But with the ball joint itself, you do get quite a lot of room there. But yeah, that's what you get. Now the legs do go up. Ooh. Now the legs are where we're really limited because of this belt and like harness system that we got. We can get them going that far up, but it's kind of going up and out, and you're gonna bust up the plastic a bit, and you'll probably mess up the belt a lot. So there is an upper thigh cut as well, and then double jointed knees, which gets you up and closed that much. Unfortunately, the belt is kind of blocking it a little bit, or like the harness bit is blocking it a little bit. And then you get a boot cut, and then ankles do go back that far and forward that much. So pretty good, pretty good. Rippley is very awesome so far. I think he's a little limited, but he's a big bulky like sludge monster thing. He's really cool looking translucent plastic. I have a couple Fortnite figures now, being the Jazzwares legendary one for Raven, and I want to say it's like Cue Ball. So I have them. I have a McFarlane, I think Omega one, which is a lot taller, and I think that's it. And then I do have the Scientist from the Jazzware one as well. So I will do a review. I did get that last week at the time of recording this video this week currently, but yeah, so I will do a review on that probably. And then I do think I'm gonna get the Fortnite Victory Royale one from Hasbro to see how the two scientists match up, since it is two figures made by the same company. I'll probably get the Hasbro one at some point. Now this figure does stand just about 7 inches tall to the top of the little blue like sludge hair tuff thing. Let's take a look at what he looks like next to some other figures. So here he is next to your Reveltech All Might, your Mezco Stealth Iron Man, your Mafex Batman, which just looks like kind of like the Fortnite Batman skin that's actually in the game. So there you go. That's what they look like together. Iron Man's also in Fortnite, not that exact armor, but there's a look at all of them together. Here's Spidey, who's also in Fortnite. So we're looking at a lot of things that are in there. Then we got our Figma Samus, which isn't in Fortnite, but she should have been in the Bounty Hunter season. Kind of, upset that that never happened, even though I didn't play Fortnite then, and I'm barely playing it now. And then we got our Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red Ranger. So there's a look at like some Hasbro brands all here together, and then you got your Star Wars The Black Series Captain Rex as well. So that's a look at all the like Hasbro brands that I kind of collect together. I don't think there's another one. I mean, I kind of get a Transformer here or there, not really, but I mean that's all your 6-inch, 1/12 scale action figures together, and pretty good. They all scale really nicely together. I do think that Black Series is a little short, but that could just be because Star Wars lore makes everything short. So, and then last but not least, we do have our, let's get our SH figure. It's Goku out here. He's kind of fallen over and in a weird spot, but here's Goku, and then we got your, lastly, our Jazzwares Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief, who's also in Fortnite. So there you go. I mean, obviously Chief's way bigger than Rippley. Rippley would probably be taller in universe, maybe. I'm not sure. Like he'd probably be about the same height as Chief, but since Chief's bigger, oh well. And then here is another one really quick. Here's your Jazzwares, the Scientist that I just did get like yesterday at the time of recording this. So the Scientist is just a hair taller, which I think looks pretty good, and I will do a review on the Scientist probably next week or something like that, maybe over the weekend if I'm feeling like it. And then very, 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 very last comparison, I do have Lynx here, which I will be doing a review for her either next week or this week or maybe even tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling with everything that I gotta record. But let me get her up here really fast. And then here is Rippley with Lynx. and I think Lynx is my favorite of the two. I think Ripley is just a little limited on his articulation, but Lynx has some weird ankles and weird feet, so she doesn't stand very well. So, but there's how they look together, which is pretty good. I do like the looks of them together. I like Ripley. I just think that Ripley is limited in the arm department for like the shoulders. Wish there was a little bit more range there. And then the legs are obviously a little limited because of the whole harness situation. Um, Oh, then lastly, like the gun, he doesn't really hold the gun very well because of like how the hand is and how just the gun is molded. It's hard for him like to dual like two hand hold the rifle or the shotgun. So, but Ripley's pretty dope. I think for what we've seen with the Victory Royale set of figures, I'm a little bummed that I miss out on the Zero Crisis Edition, whatever, of the Foundation, which is voiced by The Rock. I do wish I could get him at some point because I like the how this figure looks and the this is a pretty strong opening lineup for the Victory Royale set. We got a translucent figure, we have a female like feline figure, which like gets you a little bit into like this realm. So we got a female character there. We got a big bulky translucent guy here. We have an armored like gold knighted character, and then a random suit body. There is the other like deluxe one with like the weird glider rider pet thing that I don't remember what her name is, and then we have like the shadow Meowscles. So there's a lot of stuff in the Victor Royale set. I don't know how deep I'm going to go into this line, but for the price point of $20 to $22 for some of these figures, it's not bad. I think Ripley is definitely going to be a cool random figure up on the shelf. I think you could use it in a lot of different places for different scenes, not just Fortnite. You might be able to get away with this in like a random space, thing. I don't know if you could, mix it into Star Wars, but I do think you could use it in some different places, and I do like this figure so far. So let me know in the comments below. Did you pick up this figure? Are you tempted to get into the, the rabbit hole of the Victory Royale figures from Hasbro? Did you get any of the Jazzware Fortnite figures? Because some of those were pretty cool and pretty good too. I like trying out the stuff that Hasbro makes to see if there's anything that really sticks. Like the Lightning Collection was something I wasn't sure I was going to get into at first, but I like the figures as well. I obviously have been a long time Marvel Legend collector, and then, Black Series was a recent thing within the past 2 years as well. So, like 2, 3 years. So, I mean, like, this is a cool start, and I'm going to pick up a few figures here or there, but I don't think I'm going to dive fully in. But pretty good figure though. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the figure, and did you get it, or are you not going to get it? But I definitely think it's, for 20 bucks, it's worth the value. This also does have a different packaging, by the way. This is the start of Hasbro's different packaging, where it's just a very small window, and it's primarily cardboard for the packaging, which I think I'm fine with. But there does, we've had a discussion about that over on Out of the Basement last week, no, 2 weeks ago, not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. Not this last Sunday, but the previous Sunday, where we talked about the packaging a little bit on their podcast. And I think it does kind of give there could be a lot of like errors with figures that you can't see because of that new packaging. But that's going to do it for me today. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you haven't done so already, would always appreciate a like, as well as a subscribe if you're new and haven't done so. It does help out the channel a lot. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you've done both of those things already, thank you very much. I do appreciate you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. This will probably be the Thursday video, so tomorrow might be Lynx. Tomorrow might be the Scientist. Tomorrow might be an SH Figure Arts Goku. I have a lot of stuff to review. So I'll try to get as much out as I can before the end of the year, because I do want to get as many of these figures reviewed before I do my top 10 of the year of certain lines of just overall figures of everything. Yeah, I will try to get all this stuff out for you guys, but I will see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Have a good one, everyone.